Greetings everybody and welcome back to DeGrand and Hades, the high-speed update. Man, after that last run I need a confidence booster. I just need to jump straight back into the game and make a mess out of everything and everyone who dares to stand in my place. So I'll pick up the shield, because for the shield you usually end up having a good time. You know what? No, let's take the sword. I feel like wanting a tad bit more offensive today. Frenzy is still turned on. We only took out the extra damage because I didn't feel like dealing with that right now. That's not what I want this run to be all about. And yeah, we took our coin purse, I mean. Let's just jump straight in. I don't know who it is going to show up. Ares, of course. Cool. If you say so. Less words, more boons. Special, that's actually pretty good. Special Doom, it's very good. Let's enter here. Yeah, Doom effect on sword special, it's actually surprisingly good because thanks to the natural cooldown of the sword special, you hardly ever end up overcapping these two together. Aphrodite showing up. That's actually very interesting. Oh, there I hope. There's a run. There is a run that I really want to test out. If we could end up making that situation happening in here, that would be huge. Aphrodite. Girl. Baby. Let me tell you one thing. You are never close enough. Okay, sure, let's take the attack here. With that we have privileged status active right off the bat, which is amazing. Good. Doom ticking for 155 damage already, which is really nice. And we also already have the option for a dual boon unlocked. We have the potential to unlock the Aphrodite Ares dual boon, which is also, but I need to step into that trap, which is also particularly interesting considering that it is part of the thing I have had in mind. I will tell you more about that later on if the option to see the thing I'm trying to go for is a bit more realistic. And all of these would be very good, but I will save the money for later. Because there are still shops waiting for us to explore. Oh. And of course, I intend to get the bone hourglass later on. And we actually can go to see Poseidon. Yeah, I'm not interested in meeting Poseidon, so I'm going to the shop here. Let's go to the shop and we see Athena is exactly the goddess I wanted to see. Okay, we are having something good here. Let's grab the dash. Let's also grab the hammer because why not? I take Empowering Nova, sure. And Aphrodite is very good too. Okay, so let me elaborate a bit on what I'm trying to accomplish now. That wasn't my initial idea when I started this run, but now because the situation presents itself, it may very well end up happening. First of all, what do you have for me? No dual boon, which is okay. Would have liked the Passion Dash, actually. Let us empty inside may actually be very good for the synergy I have in mind. So, the thing I want to try here is, I want to have both Doom-related dual boons. Ares says he has one together with Aphrodite, and he has one with Athena. Let me explain what these do. The Aphrodite dual boon, it makes it that as long as your enemy is weakened, the Doom effect will not expire. It will tick every 1.1 seconds, but only for 25% of the damage. Which is pretty good overall. considering that weaken is very easy to keep applied on the enemy. And then Athena, with her dual boon, she makes it so that... Damn. She makes it so that every time you hit an enemy with a deflecting attack, you will trigger Doom immediately. And I want to see if that permanent Doom effect, or a semi-permanent Doom effect we can apply, will get triggered every time we apply... No, those aren't it. Those aren't the ones I wanted. One more try? Sure, why not? I want to see if every instance of deflecting we can apply will actually lead to that Doom effect triggering. Because if it would, just imagine the possibilities. We could attack once, enemies would be doomed for, not doomed, weakened for 13 seconds, which is very, very long. Doom would tick every 1.1 second, and then we would just dash through the enemies over and over, because that is our deflecting ability right now. We would just dash into the enemies over and over again, and every time we did, we would trigger the Doom effect for 25% of its damage. That sounds like it would be a lot of fun, at least to me. I didn't really step on that trap 2 times in a row, right? That's the proof you needed, guys. Multitasking is killing quality and productivity by a huge amount. I believe there was a well over here. I saw that. Good. Let's take this. I'm not too interested in chaos rooms right now. Let's go with the POM here. Let's see to it that this run becomes as fast as possible. Blood and darkness indeed. Where are they? Oh, there. Good. He died on that trap like a small and scared undead being. Nope. Good. God bless Doom effects, man. They were one of my least favorite effects in the game, and now they're easily one of my favorite effects. They are simple and clean, they are so good, and I really, really like seeing them. I really like having them. Oh, brimstones. Good. And yeah, I will take the stronger Doom effect, because that is basically what this run is gonna be all about, right? Hopefully, I really hope we can pull this off. Oh. So, I initially wanted to take the bone hourglass for the next floor. That was the initial idea. I am actually considering taking the blood vial of Ares instead, because that should maximize our odds of actually seeing both dual boons that we need in Grave. I can actually take both of these. And I probably should. Stronger Doom effect, sure. Also that. Shut up. Could have given me Ares, Aphrodite, or Athena, but you didn't, so shut up. Yeah. We don't need to be fighters, we could be lovers. Nope. I really look forward to seeing how the relationship between these two Jokers is going to unfold in later updates. I gotta say, I'm not really rooting for a romantic happy end between these two. That would be nice, but it's not the outcome I really need for myself, you know? But they have a very interesting relationship at this point. It's... If I were to describe or explain it to someone, it feels like the relationship between 2B and 9S in Nier Automata, but much more playful. Like, the Fury being doomed to keep killing me repeatedly, being the to be in the relationship, and me not being aware of all the circumstances, but dealing with it anyway. I mean, then again, 2B and 9S never fought with one another, right? So, not an absolutely accurate comparison. Alright, we dealt with Mech. There's some darkness, we picked that up, of course. And let's proceed here. There'll be some money lying around, so... it seems that is the case. And anything in here? Yeah, those would have been cute. I don't need the help right now. Let's save our money a bit. It's also amazing to see how small the House of Hades is in comparison to these other things, at least according to that map. Sure. Hermes, why not? Nope. So yeah, we picked up the Bloody Veil because I really want to see Ares. Hopefully he will show us one of his dual boons. I would appreciate it. I mean, I can't complain. I believe I had a run once where I actually received 3 dual boons over the course of a run, so it's feasible. It's possible. I gotta say, if it's only the enemies being fast, this doesn't feel too bad, but keep in mind that this one is also very strong at this point. I will. That's very good, actually. That's also very good, but I believe that is gonna be superior for ourselves. Just helps us sustain a bit longer, and that. I will first of all go for the money here. I have this many keys, so why not just make them work for ourselves every now and then, right? Oh. Stay here. Where's the last one? So, looking at the last run we played and lost just famously, it just came to me that the slowing dash may actually maybe not that good for this, because I just realized that I went back on the solemn swear I did on the last run. I went back to this conundrum. Oh, clearly I have no regard for my well-being. Let us take the Doom effect. Yeah, clearly my memory isn't working all that great, considering how I went into this situation again in the first place, even though I solemnly swear not to do that anymore. Not only that, I also made the decision to fight Athena again, even though she's easily one of the worst. Just look at all the damage I'm taking. If it wouldn't be for Aphrodite's weakening effect, that would have been easily a whole lot more damage. Come here. Also, why can you give these jokers pulsating shields that deal damage and can't give me the same? Why can't you give me the same? Really, Athena, what the hell? What cast do I have? Still the regular cast, okay. Yeah, I am eating a lot of damage. I am eating all the damage. That should it. You're still alive? You joker. There we go. Alright. Make it worth my while. Sadly, she's right. She isn't wrong about that. Sure. More debuffs, because why not? There is Aphrodite. I will go to her, of course. Because how could I not? How could I not? How could any man not go to Aphrodite? Let's make them blow up. He made me blow up. Oh. Stay here. Stay here. There we go. One more. here, princess. Good. Next up. I would be very happy if we would get one of the dual boons right off the bat. Right off the bat. My voice cracked there for a moment. Really? All common? All common? Man, Aphrodite. We used to be cool with one another. Let's take Charm of the Lovely Goddess. Because I really wanted to make some work out of that. Dionysus, not the one I'm looking for right now. Oh well, let's take these. Dash more damage, not all that interested. Let's take. Sure, why not? Let's take the stronger dash. Not too interested in Poseidon either. Ah, man. No, they apparently just stopped showing up. That's terrifying. Really? Wow. I just noticed that I don't really see these two jokers all that often with Francie, so she threw me off there. At least our damage is pretty good. Yeah. That should be a huge amount of damage. There. There we go. There we go. Hey there. Tell your brother Zeus that you are my greatest uncle. See how he reacts to that. Rothgosh. Not all that interesting. I'm also not interested in your cast, to be honest. Let's take Sunken Treasure. I simply took that for the HP and the money. Taking more, getting more wrath out of taking damage, it's pretty okay, but on the other hand, we only have Aphrodite's wrath effect, so it's not that much of a factor, in my opinion. Man, I hate you, Brimstones. I loathe these Brimstones. There we go. Doom hitting for 200 damage because of preferred status is very nice. No. It's hilarious to see. Okay, good. It's hilarious to see that upon being damaged, Doom effect proc on these enemies super fast like that. Sadly, the Doom effect isn't the best one for that, but it's still fun. Simply because it looks ridiculous. Oh. Can you stop running away from me? You joker. Yeah, I could have also just taken the Aphrodite dash, but you know, that was one thing I just had on my list, trying to make a bit more constant use out of Aphrodite's wrath effect. I mean, luckily you don't have to do that all that often, simply because she has a lot of simply better boons in her disposal. But, you know, I actually learned to have a bit more respect for a lot of different boons in this game that I didn't particularly like before. So, I'll take that one, of course. So yeah, that's just a way for me to broaden my horizon. Just exposing myself to some things that I don't usually would see a lot of. Alright, we haven't seen a single dual boon thus far. That's terrible. Also, Ares only shown himself once on this floor. I don't know if the HYDRA heads can actually be charmed, and I wouldn't know for how long they can be charmed. Good damage to the head though. Very good damage to these two heads, and thankfully they bunched up together just nicely. I had a phase when I was playing this game where I picked the skull earring over and over. And I feel like that was actually putting me in a very, very weird place gameplay wise. Because having that skull earring, I felt like I was getting a bit too reckless when it came to taking damage. Simply because I felt the need to get Skull Earring active, simply to get some worth out of it. And it also made me much less inclined to picking up... You know, let's try. I want to see how long that lasts. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds. Okay, that was half the duration. That's okay. That's actually very okay. I don't know if there's any kind of diminishing returns. There probably is at some point. But still, 5 seconds. That's actually pretty decent. I picked it only once or twice before, I believe. For rooms, it's very good, the Wrath effect. If you can get to a room where you actually manage to use it, it's very good. Enemies shredding themselves, it's fun. Still need to be a bit careful, but it's fun. It's good. Let's press F. But against bosses, I used it only once or twice to my recent memory. And it actually ended up being a disaster because I feel like... Or I could... Let's put it differently. I could swear that it only lasted for maybe a second on Asterius. And that felt like a huge waste of potential, considering that I could have had an actually damaging Wrath effect. Or a Wrath effect that could deal damage while also making me invincible. Taking that. Alright, what do I pick here? I could try to continue making an effort out of getting that synergy I was talking about earlier, but instead, let's just check this first. I can't even check this first. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go with the Bone Hourglass. Let's just make this run a bit more ridiculous. And see what's waiting for us in here. In good old Elysium. $10 coins and no hammer right off the bat. That's actually terrible. Well, I mean, it's not that terrible because our run is fairly strong as it is. I don't feel like we really need another hammer upgrade to make this run pop. I also have to say, as much as I like all kinds of hammer upgrades, they aren't necessary. Most of the times they aren't necessary. Like, take the Adamant Ray as an example. It is a very good solid weapon. It has the strongest special in the game as a baseline. The regular attacks you can fire with it, they are very strong, have a lot of potential. And then the hammer upgrades comes, and most of them just make the weapon straight up overpowered, or simply a bit more convenient to use. And there's a hammer. There's also a well. Let's take the well first, then we go for the chest. I'll take that, I will take that. And after that we go for the hammer. That's going to be my private property. I'll see to that. Oh. Just go and see yourselves out. Thanks for the health. Oh, he actually came back. You're the greatest. Good. I really want to hear the Japanese version of this game, simply because I want to hear Hades say Mudana. Yeah, I believe I made enough JoJo references in this playthrough, in this series of mine, to have everyone realize that I'm actually a big JoJo fan. And I'm actually kind of sad, I have to say, because the 5th part, Golden Wind, it's actually very close to its end right now. I believe it's only 2 more episodes, and these 2 episodes are actually fairly spaced out from one another. Yeah, I will press F here. The second to last episode will be next week, on Friday, as usual. And the last one, the grand final, will actually be at the end of July. So, over a month from now on. Special hits twice. It's interesting, but not the one we really need right now. Supernova though. Supernova is very good. Helps us apply that Doom effect a bit more consistently. We don't have enough heat for that. Let's go see Hermes. Oh. Damn. Oh. That's your assessment of the situation. I'm not sure if I would call this easy. Oh. But man, it's really sad that we didn't get even one of the duo boons. I feel like I haven't had a good run for either duo boons, really. For either of these two duo boons. Maybe I should just put that on the list. Alright, let's see how this is gonna end. They are charmed now. Are they throwing butterflies at each other? Doesn't oh yeah, they actually do. It's cute. Good. Very good. There's Hermes. Faster special, one more dash, greater haste. 40% faster. I'll take one more dash, because why not? And here we have Poseidon again. I'm not too sure if I'm too interested in that. Yeah, sure, let's take the money as well. And you truly are annoying, aren't you? Oh. Is it just a 3? It is just a 3. I mean the 3 and their spawns. There we go. 291, pretty okay. I really would like the help, but I also would like to see what Poseidon has in store for me, out of principle. Had a feeling it would be you. Yeah, he has no hope. I don't want you to take the shield that is waiting there, though. I am pretty sure they patched that shield in at a later point of the game. At a later point of this update. Because I'm pretty sure at the beginning there were only bows and or swords in this room. The cast, the rush guard feels faster. I'll take Ocean's Bounty. It's pretty okay. And here we will go meet Patroclus. Hey there. Not yet. Maybe I'm close, hopefully I'm not. I will take your... Sure, let's take Cyclops Jerky. Making ourselves a bit stronger. And here we can pick between fighting Asterius for Poseidon or going to the shop. I will do the latter. Or the former, depending on how you look at it. Hey, we made Poseidon anyway, nice. Boiling Point. I'm pretty sure that I won't be needing that. Sunken Treasure though. Sure. Some darkness, some darkness. We have the money, some more darkness. And that is Athena. Maybe we can grab at least one of the duo boons. They have no hope. I'll see to it that they will go out of this situation dead. I would say hopefully dead forever, but I have played this game for a while. They come back. Considering that they are already dead. Omae wa mo shinderu. I always wanted to say that to an audience. I really wanted to say that to someone who gets the reference in real life. I actually don't know any people in real life who would get that. Or maybe my cousin would have understood that. Actually, yes, I believe he would have. I am leaving it to you. Let's see what happens. Okay, they're killing each other fairly efficiently. That's good. Oh. Good. I mean, that was okay. The suiciders, they went into each other's. So I can appreciate that. There's a well. Hopefully there's something good in there. Some HP. And there is one duo boon. It's not really the one that will make this run pop off, sadly. But it's still very good. Wait a minute. Where's attacks that can deflect. Wait, Doom effects. Doom combat. Okay. I actually read that a bit differently. Oh well, let's just see. Let's just see how this run is going to unfold, right? And we don't need the health. Hello? Anybody in here? There they are. Shield guys, of course. My favorite. Okay, let me get one hit in. So I'm just trying to understand this Doom effect properly so that I know for next time. Yeah, that just makes the Doom effect pop immediately. So that's good to know. And then it runs out. Yeah, then it is immediately gone. Nope. We could make them fall in love with one another, but at this point, why bother? So I believe that... Ah, okay, okay. I think I see you now. 407 Doom damage. So that 120 damage actually just adds himself onto that regular amount. That's pretty interesting. That's very good to know. Was there a well that I skipped? Why are there only shielders now? I don't want them. I have no desire for them. I have a desire to meet Aphrodite. For one, because she's nice, because she gives me boons, and because I'm just a man and like her model quite a bit. And her voice. I like her playful voice, but I believe I told that in another episode before. Yeah, I'm also taking a lot of damage, as usual when I'm dealing with these jokers. Let's him down. He is still charmed. Did he take 15 damage from that explosion? Are you kidding me? Some more darkness, sure, and there is a shop. Ah, damn, didn't see that well. Ares, my man, my dog. Yes! Yes! Amazing. Amazing. We actually managed to grab it right in front of the final boss fight. Okay, okay. Okay, let's... This is going to be a very stressful fight to observe what I was talking about. But maybe... Let's try to observe this carefully. Hey there. I will make my plans for your death. Oh. 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 Come here. Oh yeah, I saw that trigger. Let me see. Okay, so... Let me apply my special to you and don't dodge into me. So yeah, he keeps getting damaged by that Doom effect, as he should. But if I then dash into him, we took damage, of course, no problem though. Let's press F here. So do I, girl. Okay, so I learned something here. Okay, so that duo boon actually isn't working together all that well. Because Athena actually just consumes the effect. Which is very good to know. Which is actually very, very good to know for ourselves here. Pressing F again. But I mean, still, we are getting a lot of damage milled out of that. We only have one extra life, but the Minotaur's almost dead. Theseus is at 50%. Now the gods are meddling in. These meddling kids, man. Come here. Damn. Damn. Pressing F. I hope I will. Oh, that enemy dropped some health from me. Damn. Whoop. Theseus is close. Last life, but he died to the Doom effect. Good. Yes! Oh man, I am actually super happy that we managed to learn the synergy, because I had that actually nag in the back of my head for quite a while. So yeah, these two duo boons, guys, if we learned something today, these two duo boons, very strong on their own, but they don't work together all that well. Still, this was a very fun run. I'm very glad that we recorded this, and yeah, I thank you all for watching this video. If you liked the video as much as I did, leave a comment, maybe like the video and share. Subscribe to the channel would be a huge message towards me. We are getting close to 30, which is just amazing in my book. And yeah, if you like the video or have any kind of idea for what kind of run I could do or what kind of game I would play, because I really want to broaden my horizon a bit, tell me all about it. I want to know more about that. Until then, guys, have the greatest of days.